Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Ahmed Raza with a new video.
In this video tutorial, we will learn how to write our first program in Python. We will also learn how to use variable and constant in our program, and we will learn the use of input and output statement in our program. So let us start. First of all, I will open Python. I will type idle. Python is now open. We will click on file. We will choose the new file option, and here we can start writing our program. The simplest program which we can write in any programming language is to print any message. So I'm writing here print. This is our first program in Python. Now I will choose the option of run to run this program, run module. Here it will give us the option to save our file, program file. OK, program1.py. You can see here that this file name consists of two parts. Program1 is the file name which I have given now, and then I have written .py. This shows the extension of Python. So every program file which you will save in Python will be saved with the same extension .py, and program name can be different according to the nature of the program. We will click on save. You can see the result on screen. So it means we have run our first program successfully. Now I will close or minimize this window. I will tell you now how to use input statement in our program. But before this, I will write a simple program to demonstrate the use of variable and constant. Variables are the quantities which are used to store values, and this can change during any program. Constant are those values which will remain same and they will not change. In mathematics, if we want to write the equation to find the sum of two numbers, we will use three variables. By using the same concept, I am taking first variable as num1. I am giving the value, this is a constant value, to this variable, that is 10. Now I have taken another variable num2. I have assigned the value 20. Now I will take the third variable to store the result of both of these numbers, num1 plus num2. Now this statement will calculate the sum of num1 and num2, but it will not display anything on the screen. So when we want to display anything on our screen, for this we are using output statement. So most widely used output statement is print statement. As you can see in the previous program, I have written print. This is our first program in Python. So print statement is playing the role of output statement. So I want to print the result. Now this result is stored in variable s. So after print statement, I will type the name of the variable. Here I want to tell you one more thing which you need to keep in your mind, that after print statement, whatever we write in double quotes, that will be printed as it is. But if we write something after print statement without the double quotes, as I have written here as, so basically s shows the variable, so this s will not be printed, the value stored in s will be printed. Let us see. Run. OK. This is our first program in Python. This is the statement which was written with the first print statement. And you can see here 30. This is the second statement which we have written by using print statement. So you can see whatever I have written in double quotes is printed as it is, and what I have written without the double quotes, that is not printed. Actually, the value which is stored in that has been printed. So you can see both of the things here. Now we have learned how to use variable in our program, how to use the output statement in our program. I'm going to replace these two statements with the input statement. What I will do here, I will replace this with input statement. Input, the message which I want to see after input statement will be typed here. Please enter the value of num1. What will be the role of input statement here? Input statement will receive the value which will be entered from the keyboard. So first of all, when we will run this program, this message which is written in double quotes again will be printed on the screen. Please enter the value of num1. We will enter one value from the keyboard, and input statement will receive that value and it will store in this variable num1. So we will repeat the same for num2. Input, please enter the value of num2. Okay, now I will run my program again. Let me close this window so that you can see the result of the program on the top of screen. I will run again. Run. This is our first program in Python. Please enter the value of num1. For example, I will enter 50 from the keyboard. Then I will press the enter key. This value has been taken into memory with the help of this input statement. Please enter the value of num2. So for example, I will enter 30, 50, 30. You can see here it should be 80. Why it is 50, 30? I will tell you the reason for this. Basically, when we will use an input statement to take some value from the keyboard, we need to specify here the data type of the variable. Okay. The data types I will explain in another video, but you will keep one thing in mind, that the value which we will enter for num1, here it will be of integer type. So we have specified the data type now. Same we will repeat for num2, and now we will run our program. Run module. Okay. Please enter the value of num1 50. Please enter the value of num2 30, and you can see the result 80. Okay. Now I can understand from here this message. This is descriptive. Please enter the value of num1. So it means what I am entering, I know I am entering the value for variable 1, num1. In the same way, I can understand for this. But here 80 is not descriptive. So to increase the readability of my program, I will make some modification in the print statement. So if I type like this, sum of num1 and num2, as I have told you before, whatever we will write after print statement in our input statement in double quotes, that will be printed as it is. So this message will be printed as it is. But I don't want to see the message only. I want to see the value also. So I'm writing the name of the variable. So I want to see the message and the result. So this result is stored in this variable s. I have written s here, but outside the double quotes. Whatever written in double quotes will be printed as it is, and what is written outside the double quotes, that is variable name, So the value stored in this variable will be printed. And I have used this comma. This is playing a role of a separator to separate the string from the variable. Okay, so let us run our program again. You will see now this program have become more descriptive. This is our first program. Please enter the value of num1. I will enter here 50. Please enter the value of num2. I have entered here 30. Sum of num1 and num2, that is 80. You have seen the difference between the first one and this one. Now after making this change in our program, we can see our program is more descriptive. More descriptive means it have become more easy to understand.
If you like this video, give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel Distance Learning with Ahmed. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of every new video.